Time now for your forewarned weather with Cannon Seacrest.
Okay, let's get a check of our weather with Cannon Seacrest, who joins us live from southern Utah at ABC4's Black Desert Weather Center in Ivins. How's it looking out there?
Temperatures down here in southern Utah are fairly hot, but not as hot as those bats for those Salt Lake bees. Take a look behind me as we see the Black Desert sky cam. You got the sun setting back there in the background. Just a gorgeous day out there in the Black Desert golf course out here. Temperatures are fairly warm, but still not too bad as we see. Utah State up in Logan. We see some of those clouds kind of moving in up near Logan, creating a little bit cooler temperatures for the northern part of the state, but still gorgeous as we see those beautiful mountaintops with those snow caps. High temps since midnight, about 70 degrees in Logan, 75 in Cedar City, 78 in Milford, and then clear down here in St. George, 85 as well as Lake Powell. So temperatures, as you move further south, temperatures start to heat up a little bit. Satellite radar shows us some of the showers that the northern part of Utah saw earlier this morning, but for the most part, the rest of the state staying fairly dry throughout the rest of the day. Like we said, seeing those showers up there in the northwestern corner of the state. St. George, seeing a little bit of wind, but for the most part, staying dry. Temperatures right now, 84 down here in St. George, 83 in Lake Powell, 73 in Blanding, and then as you move further up, you start to see those mid-70s start to peak out. Salt Lake, 74, as well as Provo, and then Logan, a little bit cooler up there at 67 degrees. St. George Metrocast shows about 83 degrees at 8 p.m. with fairly clear skies down here. A little bit of wind coming in, but for the most part staying very nice. Around 1 a.m. we're going to drop down just a little bit to 70 degrees, staying with those clear skies. So pretty warm right as we get into just past midnight. And then at 6 a.m., 62 degrees, still staying with those clear skies. So staying fairly warm throughout the entire day and night here in St. George. Futurecasts, take a look here. We see some of these winds pushing this cloud coverage and some of that rain up near the northern portion of Utah further on into the state. Logan seeing some wet weather and some cloud coverage coming through the north and the central portion of the state. However, southern Utah staying fairly dry up until right around Friday at 5 p.m. We see central Utah getting some rain all the way through Delta, Richfield, Price, and Salt Lake, all getting some of that wet weather. And then as that continues to move on through, it clears up a little bit. Southern Utah gets a little bit drier, and then northern Utah, Logan, sees some of that wet weather. Taking a look at tonight's forecast, 35 up in Logan, 47 in Salt Lake, 45 in Provo. Some showers down here near Cedar City, but for the most part staying pretty cool for tonight. Tomorrow temperatures are going to start to heat up. We do see a few thunderstorms throughout the state, but Logan up there at 56, 62 in Salt Lake City, 69 in Cedar City, and then 84 down here in St. George. Let's take a look at the full week forecast on the Wasatch Front. Thursday, we're looking at a slight chance of rain. We have some isolated thunderstorms there on Saturday, but for the most part for this week, staying in those 60s and 70s. And then into next week, we start to see some of those upper 70s peak out there on Memorial Day on Monday. And then we're getting all the way up into 85 there on Wednesday. Temperatures in St. George staying in those 80s through the rest of this week, and then getting up into those 90s there on Memorial Day. So temperatures really are starting to heat up. We see 96 there on Wednesday. Temperatures really starting to heat up, so enjoy those 80s while they last. But I'm going to send it back to you, Courtney, in the studio.
All right, thank you, Cannon.